Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly guided message. We'll be starting off first with the messages for you. Now please take note that this is timeless. Whenever you see or bump into this video, then that means that this message is for you. My losses prove how deeply I loved. Processing grief. Some of you are also in grief. Some of you feels like, like you've lost into a game. You've lost something, someone, or a passion, something that you've worked hard for. It's like you're grieving. All right. All right, Seven of Swords. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. Someone might use probably somebody that is something that they know about you. Something that they, like could be some personal details, personal stuff that they know about you. Be prepared that there is someone who's going to be blackmailing you. All right, make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options in addictions. Okay, renewal. There's the Judgment. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity in your life, purpose, in your heart. You know what to do. There is someone who's so nasty enough to, maybe this person is such a big loser. Okay, they're the one that's actually the biggest loser here. Now, there's this person who knows something, probably something personal about you. And now that they've already got cornered, they've done everything that they could, gathered all the datas and stuff. And it seems like this person is already desperate to defeat you in this kind of game. Now, what this person is going to do is that they're going to be sprawling some things about you. Okay. Now, the thing here is you need to make a choice and do not, instead of let me wait for a little while. Let's just wait for it to simmer. Let's just wait for it to die down and stuff. No. Stop overanalyzing. Stop procrastinating. Act on it. Okay? You need to, be more proactive into getting a solution and move forward. And then there will be Judgment Day. So the people who viewed whatever it is, they will find out who is the real liar here. Okay? All this hacking and stuff and all those people that feels like they're so entitled for your own privacy, that it's so easy, because there are some people who are so vulnerable. Like they don't use antiviruses or they don't use any protections to their phones and laptops and computers, Wi-Fi, whatsoever. It seems like this person, I'm picking up somebody who got hacked or somebody who's an ex as well, who knows a lot of things about you. Probably they stole a picture or they have a picture of you intimately and, probably that they're going to be blackmailing you through this. Okay? But actually, blackmailing is a crime offense. So that person is the one who should actually get worried. Okay? All right. All right, so you have this thing about love because you're successful financially. You're living at your best life right now. Or probably not your best life, but you're already living a comfortable life. You have food on your table, roof above your head. You have comfortable, living space. Okay. Or probably it's not as luxurious or grand. Okay. But you're you're living a like an above average life, or it could be that you're living like like just a great life. All right, whether you're already married, single mother, or something like that. But you feel like, why is it that in each and every time that you fall in love, you're with somebody, your relationship always keeps on getting jinxed? There's always a third party situation, there's always a defeat, there's always a betrayal. Okay, there's always a third party involved. Sorry about that. And it seems like you feel already insecure. You feel like maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'll never ever find the right kind of love. Maybe I'm not going to find that true love. Maybe I'm not, you know, um, maybe I'm not really good with whatever it is that we do or that I do. So you've chosen money. Okay, you've chosen finances in the past, probably because of like a struggle that happened to you. Some of you almost got homeless. Some of you have been jumping from one place to another. you know some of you must have lived in an RV. But regardless, okay, it seems like there is something that life is trying to teach you. Some of you, there is somebody from the past who's an earth sign, okay? And this is where your karma have started. Probably this is also your karmic soulmate. The lesson that you're supposed to be learning from this person have brought like a cycle or like a pattern in all of your relationships right after this. And you feel like, why is it that I keep on getting betrayed one after the other? Okay? You're still in love with this earth sign. And even if you're going to say, no, I've already avoided that person out of my life. I'm no longer thinking about that person. I don't want to be with that person. That person is the worst thing that ever happened to me. That person is my worst nightmare. Blah, 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 blah. With all of those emotions, heavy words, strong words, it means that you still have emotions for that person. And obviously that if you're going to say that my karma have started with that person, that there is something that you haven't really learned. That's why that the lesson keeps on following you. The karma keeps on following you in each and every new person that comes into your life. It is a lesson to learn. Why? Because there is a lesson that you are failing to learn, that you're failing to see, you're failing to identify. You feel like that when you change the person or when you change the relationship, the karma will go away. It's not. Whatever residue, let's say, for example, partner one, you did not finish off the story with partner one. There you go with partner number two. So whatever residue from partner number one, it will be transferred to partner number three and then to partner number three. Okay, so the more it gets transferred from one relationship to another, it gets heavier. It's a snowball effect. Okay? So okay. It's a snowball effect. And now you feel like, oh my God, here I am. That snowball finally crashed on you. Okay? Rolled over you. And then there you go, you're buried. And you feel like, you're I don't know, you're putting the blame onto life. You're putting the blame onto other people. But what do you think is it, that makes all these relationships fail? It takes two to tango. It takes one to react. Okay? It's a law of reaction. Whatever you give out there is what will also be given back to you. So there is something, okay, probably that you're not yet learning this personally. Probably that you're failing to identify this to yourself, or probably that you're so afraid to admit, yeah, it's my fault. Yeah, I'm the one who's always wrong. Yeah, I'm the one who's got trust issues. I'm the one who's so afraid of being vulnerable. I'm the one who's so afraid of being in love. I'm the one who's so afraid of letting other people in my circle because I've been abandoned in the past. People just took advantage of me. I gave my all. I gave everything. And then these people will just keep on taking and taking and taking and taking. Why do you think they do that? Because you don't know how to draw the boundaries. And then you're going to be putting the blame onto John, Peter, Paul, Mary. Okay? These people are not going to be taking advantage of you if there is something that you're doing right. There's nothing wrong if you're going to be drawing the line. There's nothing wrong if you're going to say no. And why would you give out everything to somebody if it's like an equal relationship? You should give the half. The other person should give the half. That is where you meet in the middle. And then when you give your all, you expect that person to love you so deeply, to love you with all their heart eternally, because they feel like, oh, you're giving me all your salary. You're spending all your bank savings to me. You bought me a BMW or like Mercedes or I don't know, whatever expensive car it is. It's not. Some people, it depends on their zodiac signs. You have to get to know them as a person. The zodiac sign is just like a pattern, okay? But that it's only a facade. But that is not the entire structure. So remember that a person is actually very complicated. We have Western signs. We also have Chinese signs. We have the moon ascending, and it's also the same thing with the Chinese. Now, if you will be like studying all of those, it's just going to make you crazy. Know the person directly, and do not judge. Now, in a relationship, you have to accept their flaws first. That if you will be expecting for somebody to stay like very gentleman, very sophisticated, they're very, I don't know, like all the fine attitudes, like they're so perfect and polished. Nobody stays that way. The only thing that stays in someone's life or in someone's behavior are the negative attitudes. That's the only thing that stays. All those good all those good things, good traits, they change in time. In a minute, in a second, in an hour, they change. Because like what I said, it depends on what you show to other people. So there. You're so afraid of letting other people in. Now there is someone, and also this is another thing. There is somebody who's very uncanny, soulless, manipulative, narcissistic, intrusive, okay, person who hates your guts. Probably because you're good in making money. You have a lot of money, some of you. You're very stable. You're secure because you're living a life like a Nine of Pentacles. Now, there's this person who's very envious of you. They want to know more about your details. But your wall is not really enough to protect your personal details. Okay? There is someone who got through to your walls. And this person that you trusted only betrayed you. Okay? This person that right from the very beginning, their intention towards you is not even clean. So they only waited for something to come out in the open. Okay, somebody wants to spread some, I don't know, whatever malicious stuff it is that they know about you, but you're going to be moving past this. Whatever this person is trying to show you as their power or advantage or leverage towards you, it's nothing. And whatever this person will be doing, like what I said, blackmail is a crime offense. I don't know, in some other, I'm not sure if it's like in all states, but in some other states. Okay? Specifically. So don't let this person get into you. Don't let this person manipulate you. Show them your toughest crabby side. Okay? Show them your tough shell. All right? Because you're tough inside or outside. And you have your claws. Okay? Or you have your snips. All right? You need to cut them out. All right? Anyway, I'll see you again in the next weekly guided message. And if you want to talk to me, love it, phone, love it, calls, just go visit me at my website, svangel.net. Blessings to you.